It's a Friday evening. And I am here with the babies watching Rapunzel on Disney Channel. My little princess is watching because she already took a wee nap. This is my sleeping beauty, the other guy. He is a cute person. I just showered them and he fell asleep right away. He's a cutie. We're watching Rapunzel in that bar. Behind me here is clothes. Next to me here, clothes. On the floor, clothes. Everywhere you turn around, there are clothes. The boys are in their martial arts practice. And we ate frozen pizza from Costco that came, I don't know, 2 weekends ago? I don't know. So we ate pizza. Fridays are lazy, fast dinner kind of thing. This is my Minnie. She's so cute. Come, my sweet bro. Come, my sweet bro. So my main idea is, what I have been doing recently is working my garden a little bit. Buckets and buckets of laundry. We've been hooked up on the show on Disney Plus that the boys liked, but I think we watched only 3 episodes of it, and the 4th one is still to come. It's called what was it? The Mysterious Benedict Society or something like that. It's really cool. So I've been watching that since last Saturday, I think, or Friday, I believe. I don't know. And yeah, my life is here in the house. And yesterday it was supposed to be really rainy and stormy and thundery and whatever. So I was like, but it was not. So I took the babies and I just drove away from this house and away from here. And we went to a mall where they have this specific shop where I needed to get things for my boys, for school stuff. And I've been planning to do that for a while, but I just never had enough money to do it. And so I finally got money out and decided to do it, and the babies came with me, and I took the stroller with me. And you guys know how cute it is when you're in the big mall with a stroller, and every time somebody looks at those two sweet hearts, they just smile. People just smile. It's just really cute when either grandmas and grandpas or like any kind of people age, they just smile because those two are so cute. And maybe because people don't see gray gold twin stroller every day. So here strollers in Japan for twins look very different from the one I have. The one I have is from Amazon, and the ones they have here, so mine is like a wagon one behind the other. and the ones that have hair are like next to each other, like, and they're small. They're really small. I don't think my babies, if they sit in that thing, they'll probably break it. They're really big babies. So yeah, so we went there. We even came back with a watermelon from there because it was cheaper, few hundred ends cheaper than around our area here. So is that right, my sweet kitten, my cute little sweetheart? But it was really good to be out of here. Like every once in a while, I just need to be out of here. I've been wanting for months to cut my hair, and I just don't know when to go and how, because I have the babies, and Saturdays and Sundays here I end up being with 5 kids by myself. So I wish I could do it by myself. I wish I had a friend who could do it, not going to the neighbor that shuffles you off with like $200 and almost 200 for cut and color and treatment of some sort. But I don't know. And she takes a long time too. She takes like 2-3 hours to just do everything, and I'm like, I don't have that much time to. So I hope when my sister comes to visit with her family this summer, next month, I really, really, really hope I could sneak out, go to the cheap place that I bring the boys usually, and do it there. Just ask them to color, not color, just maybe just cut, and I'll just color at home. I'm talking to myself, planning ahead. Oh my gosh, that's what I do, because I have nobody else to talk to around me here, so except those little kitties. But yeah, I understand it's a phase in life where everybody's so small and everybody needs their stuff to be done for them, and especially the little ones, it's just really hard. And also rewarding and a blessing to see them growing. Now we all throw ourselves on thumbs down on the floor in the back room of our house where the windows are open, and I get to see all the sleepyheads around me, like the twins and the other 3 guys too. And sometimes we talk till a bit later, and I really enjoy it. I don't enjoy the sleeping part because those 2 are travelers, and the other 3 move a lot too, and so we kind of like trying to find spot where we can be comfortable all night, but excuse me, it's impossible. I can't really sleep very well in different positions and twisted and cornered up, and yeah. But we somehow make it work. It's no problem. I guess it's just part of. I realized those moments are not forever, so I try to enjoy them as much as I can. I really try. Like my boy sleeping around us with the babies now is to me treasure, because when they grow up a bit older, they're not gonna want to be around. They're gonna go and be in their own rooms and I don't know, their own space. And like the first thing my oldest says to me when he comes home today, he turned 11, right? Preteen. And the first thing he tells me when he comes home is, "Hi, mommy, friends are coming tomorrow?" I'm like, is that a question or is that like a statement? It's like a question. I'm like, well, if I say no, what? You already probably told them to come tomorrow at 1, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, so what? He's like, well, if you say no, when they come here, I'm going to tell them no. You can't do that. It's like, you can't do that. So, yeah, that's how he works me out really, really well. Like, just, yeah, it's fine. His Saturdays are not our Saturdays anymore. It's just, yeah, from 1 to 5, there are people walking around the house. Last Saturday, his best friend actually doesn't really enjoy necessarily playing games with him all the time. He walks around the house and enjoys playing with the twins. They were dancing. Do you guys know this really, really big hits like boy band BTS from Korea? Yeah. He played those songs every day pretty much, or the boys sing it. And this little girl, when she hears the song, she starts stomping with her feet. She's just like, she stomps, she dances. She really likes the Dynamite song so much. And one time I did an experiment, performed an experiment when the boys were not home. They were at school for before lunch or after lunch, I don't remember. I think I fed them lunch and I turned on the YouTube on the TV and played that song just to see if they really enjoy it, if they know the song, or they just enjoyed their brothers singing something. So when she heard the song and she saw the boys there, oh, she just sang and she was humming it. She knows how to hum the melody. She says, she's so cute. She can do that. She's 18 months old. She can do that. She can do a lot of things, by the way. Today we went to get basic groceries and diapers. I've got lots of diapers because weekend is coming. I don't know what kind of storms are coming ahead of us. I need to have diapers at home always. And I got them from the Hanuden shop, a pad with paper and crayons. And when we went home, we opened those crayons, and I have to say I'm pretty impressed. Those two broke only one crayon, and it was not her, it was him. He was some, for whatever reason, he was moody today, and yesterday too. When I think about it, I don't know. Maybe their brains, they develop and click different things and phases. And anyways, but yeah, he was trying to draw, but like he was more like he used basically pretty much the black crayon and a little bit of the dark blue one, because it has light blue too. And I was like, wow, that's very interesting. And the green one, but the baby girl, she used all the colors. She used mainly she wanted to use the white one. I don't know why. And she realized that the white doesn't really make color on the white paper, and tried to explain to her. So we make flowers. We draw flowers with her, flower after flower after flower. The circle with the 5 petals. Yeah, we do that in every paper, and she likes to color them. It's just so cute. It's so cute to have a baby girl, you guys. I have to tell you, if that's your first time looking at my video ever, she's my only girl, okay? She's my only girl. She's my pretty only Minnie Mouse. She loves Minnie Mouse. And the sleeping here, he likes Mickey. Every time he sees Mickey in the mall of a picture, or like on the TV, or some kind of image of Mickey, he goes, "Tata!" So we know it's Mickey. The magical moment when Rapunzel heals Eugene's hand. I don't know. Just watching something. I don't see this little girl being like a Disney princess's girl, but you never know. So I never was. But Disney, like we watched the other day, Frozen 2 again. And because the songs are really cool and the storyline is really great. But it just reminded me of, and there's this really cool song that right now they're celebrating all the princesses, starting now. And I really like that song. It's really powerful. And the other day when we were in the garden, I was working on my plants and they were rascaling around those two. And I put on Spotify starting now, but like the Disney version of it, and it played it over and over again on Spotify list in many languages, and one was English, of course, and then the second one afterwards was Bulgarian, and I was like, really? You can play that music in Bulgarian? And then I went on YouTube today and I watched the video clip, so I could see the lady who is singing Bulgarian, and she looks really, really young and really cool lady. And I did not really like the translation because, I mean, I know you have to fit the music into words that mean pretty much almost the same meaning, the same message, but starting now they're singing it samodnes today, only today, this only today. It's like in English sounds more like profound to me, like starting now is like from now on, and in Bulgarian it sounds like limit, like only today, kind of like today, like when you go on the sale, like on Black Friday, it's just only today kind of thing. I did not like that. I don't know, maybe because to me it's probably hard to translate from English to Bulgarian. Bulgarian is a beautiful language, has so many different adjectives there that I can explain the same thing in so many different ways. It's just so beautiful. But I think English has become for me more like the language of my soul kind of thing. Like I can feel it. Of course I can feel my mother language too. It's my language. It's always going to be my language. But when I hear translation from one to the other, sometimes I'm like, it's not the same vibe in it. Anyways, I'm no linguist, but I can feel. And so we played that song and just gave me goosebumps when I heard it in Bulgarian. It was just listening to my language and listening to that cool melody. It was just really cool. And so all that, like watching movies, Disney movies, and thinking about those princesses and stuff, and how I have my little princess next to me here, it made me think of when I was a little kid. That was one of my dreams, was to go to Disneyland. And you know, Disneyland, I think it's at some point every kid's dream. Only in Japan, because people are like can afford it, they can save up and afford it. It's possible because they have Disney in Tokyo, so it's possible for them. But like if you're a Bulgarian girl, how can you go to France even to impossible. I mean, right nowadays things are more possible than before. When I was a little kid, things were just, I don't know. I mean, I remember watching Disney on Saturdays and Sundays. They had what they called on TV a Disney hour, and it was from 6 to 7 on Saturdays and Sundays. And so on the Saturday was always like the kind of like a movie, like a real actors. And then on Sunday was the one with the animations, and they had Chip and Dale, they had the DuckTales. We loved it with my sister. We loved the Disney hour was our favorite thing. And you know, like of course you would watch those princess movies. And I remember one time my mom and took us to her friend's house, and her friend had at that time we didn't have at home a DVD player, not DVD player, a VCR, like those big tapes, the black tapes. But her friend had it, and because her grandkids were coming to visit, so she had Disney movies, and she put a movie for us to watch with my sister while they were, talking in the other room, ladies. And I remember that was the first time I watched Peter Pan, and I fell in love with that movie. That was with Wendy, not with the daughter, but Wendy, and I just loved it. I loved that movie. and I wanted to watch it over and over and over again, but we had to go home. So I was blown away. And then another time I was blown away is like when we were in Belfast, and my mom was there with us for the first month, just to help with, you know, the cooking and the meals and the baby. And then she went back to Bulgaria. But while she was there, husband was not home. He never. Yeah. It's always been me and my kids, really, huh? But I remember we put down to watch a movie, and I don't know if it was on the computer already, or like, I think so, or we had the DVD. I don't remember, but that was the first time I watched Brother Bears, or something, like the one with the three brothers. I think it's a good movie. I should probably play it for the boys. I think it's a really good movie. It has a good moral in it. I don't think they've seen it, but I was really impressed and I was blown away. It was a good story. You know, it has the drama, it has the tragedy, it has the transformation and of the main character, and it's just really, really good story. I just felt bad I wasn't English and my mom couldn't understand a word, so she didn't watch it eventually. But yeah, I like that movie. So I was like, I mean, Disney movies are, I mean, those, let's be honest, guys, what I think, I love Disney, okay? I love Disney, but I think all those princesses movies are Hans Christian Andersen and Brother Grimm, and like the Grimm brothers, and like all those stories that are from before Disney. That's like for hundreds of years before Disney, you know? So those are fairy tales that I grew up with. Probably before Walt Disney decided to make the animation for those stories, you know? So those kind of movies, like those Bambi, and I don't really like those Fantasia, and those oldies I don't really like those princesses and Pinocchio, like those. I don't take interest in those. Like those more like Cars, they're cool. The original movies they're really cool. Like Pixar movies are cool too. Toy Story is amazing. I love them too. Like when they started developing with those Star Wars and Marvel, it gets better and better and cooler. But yeah. So, but the thing is, like, growing up more and more, and especially becoming a mom, when I actually was able to go to Disneyland in Tokyo for the first time in my life, I wasn't that impressed anymore. Like, you have to understand, like, Disney is a culture in Japan. Like, you go there dressed up. You go there and you buy lots of things. You go there and you come out with, like, I mean, you've got to have like the phone case, the bag, the everything, like the head, like some kind of character, your favorite character's cap. I mean, the popcorn holder, you buy it because of the popcorn holder, not because of the popcorn. And so we had one. I remember we had one. What was it? Was it like the Stitch ship or some space shuttle or something? It was really cute. So we had it for a while, and I think I tossed it eventually. But anyway, so when I first went there, I could see the mechanics behind, and like it's a small world after all, the song, and it's beautiful to sit down and relax for a little bit as a weary mommy. But it's all actors and machinery, you know what I mean? And I'm a person that really likes magic, and I think on the TV it's possible to kind of like see the colors and the magic, like you can see on the TV. It's not real, right? It's all animation, and they make it, you know, it's different world. And you go to Disneyland and it's like Oh, okay. So I remember with my oldest, we had to go for to the embassy for paperwork, and we stopped at Disneyland. I remember we, because it was just me and him, and no babies with us, and no, it's just us, and it was crowded, but we managed to hit seven, I believe, seven attractions in one day. That's impossible with the lines. We did wait for the Winnie the Pooh the most. Managed to watch the parade in at noon, at on the line for the house to go to the Winnie the Pooh pot, to sit in the pot. And I think that's my oldest. He was, how old? He was still small. So he, from everything that we went to, like Pinocchio, like all the others, he wanted to buy a toy that is a Winnie the Pooh, and I think, yeah, it's right there. It's still here, that toy. And we came home with that Winnie the Pooh. It was pretty expensive. I'm pretty sure everything in Disney is like, whew, prices are so high up. And the turkey leg, the one that is 500, is like $5. That turkey leg is just the word to go there for the turkey leg. And yeah, I remember he wanted to go to the Pirates of the Caribbean, or the something Pirates, but that day it was closed, so we were really disappointed. But we did everything, like the safari ride, the boat ride, everything we tried possible. The It's a Small World, after all, was closed for whatever reason too, so we didn't go to that one. But I like the idea of Disney, like dream big and like believe in magic and believe in yourself, and friendships and stuff. But like, I think on the TV is more magical to me, like when it's on the TV, than in Disneyland. I haven't been to the Universal Studio Japan yet. We haven't been as a family, but I know there is more about Harry Potter and Minions and Spider-Man, and now they have like Mario and stuff like that. So my middle guy from the oldest three, he's really excited about that. He he wants to go there because everything Mario he loves, like the music, he can play it on the piano. He loves Mario games, and he watches on YouTube like videos of people and stuff. Look at that. It's just so powerful and magical moment of the movie. With the lanterns. Anyways, so here am I sitting down on the couch in the middle of nowhere in Japan, telling you about Disney and how much I love it. I love it. That was my dream always, like to work for them, but not to be like some kind of there is no bad job in anywhere. There is no good bad job. There's job for everybody who can fit, but I always wanted to be in those offices where they created stories. Now that was always my dream. Create the stories and somebody makes it into animation. And I like to watch when they created the Frozen 2 and how they were saying, I could see the author of the story, and then the two guys who were doing the shape it into the anime, and then the young lady that was making animation, how she was saying how they had to create it to, when she hears the voice and then slips on the, it was just really, really cool. I just love, and I would love to work in a team like that, where I'm working on the story and with a team, and then we created the animation. That's always been my dream, but I don't have the education behind it. That I studied tourism, that's it. And I wanted to do internship with them, and I should have I should have. Life probably would turn very different. But if this little girl is a dreamer, I would totally support her. This world is so full of like ladies like Rapunzel's mom. So many of them, and we need more and more Rapunzels, more good-hearted ladies out there. And I believe in general in this world there are more good people than not. And after all, underneath, we're all same. We're like, doesn't matter what color of skin or language or culture. We're all children of the same God. So we're all here, tasting of this mortality and in all its limitations, and trying to get through the days. And sometimes I just stop and think, if that was my life, to just be with ironing board and the iron and two little twins running around me and me folding constantly clothes, so be it. So be it. But if somebody asks me what's inside of my heart, what I really want to do, it's, I wouldn't, I mean, I have things that I wish I could do, but they're priority. Those little kids are priority. They're priority to me until they grow up. You're so cute. You're so cute. Anyways, should we call this the Disney video? Alright guys, dog is barking. Hopefully kids are coming home soon. Nap is down for this guy, and I have a sink full of dishes to wash, and then we'll go watch something on Netflix or Disney with the kids in the back room. Bye, have a wonderful weekend.